It's Wednesday, February 15th, and you're tuned in to the tniab podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world.
And top 10 lists.
Top 10 lists?
No, I don't have any
top 10 lists. What do you mean top 10 lists?
You'll never believe what we do to top 10 lists.
What?
Top 10 list sites hate us.
Oh my god, this sounds awful. Hey, guess what?
What?
I think a couple episodes ago, we talked about how Ben Affleck did not want to direct the Batman movie any
Too many
longer.
people cared about Batman, right? He didn't want to ruin it.
Yes.
And I'm calling BS.
Well, it goes a little bit further.
Okay.
Rumors have it that Ben Affleck doesn't want to play Batman anymore.
Wait a minute. Who's this being reported by? The only rumors I trust are from TMZ.
I actually didn't check the source.
Okay.
I just saw multiple accounts of it, and it was a comic book website. I believe it was Comic Book Resources or something like that.
Sounds like a bot site. It sounds like fake news.
It does
sounds like alternative facts to me.
Shit. Let's not go there. But anyways, yeah. So that's a bummer. Can't blame him. But at the same time, you pot committed.
So he's pulling the Daniel Craig. I'm playing the super popular character that needs to stay fit all the time, and I'm possibly going to get injured during filming, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Nah, that's different. Daniel Craig did it for 4 movies.
True.
Ben Affleck did it for half a movie.
Maybe Batfleck's
a third of a movie.
Maybe Batfleck's more of a bitch than Daniel Craig. No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
Ben Affleck would kick my ass.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bit of a bummer. I think it's because he saw that meme of him crying.
Wait, what? I didn't see this.
Where they talk about how bad Batman Superman is, or there's an interview with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, guy who plays Superman. Cavill. And they ask, how do you guys respond to the negative fan feedback? And Henry Cavill has this very political response, and a very fans are very this and that, but we try to respect the characters. And in the side, you see Ben Affleck, and it looks like he wants to die.
Oh, is that the one where it zooms in on Ben Affleck and it's like, hello, darkness, my old friend?
That one. And I think, he saw that, and it really upset him.
Probably.
And now he doesn't want to be part of the shit anymore.
Makes sense.
And I don't blame him.
I don't know. I still think he's a really good Batman.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I think now he understands he's joined the losing side.
Which, that's unfortunate.
And Ben Affleck's too big of a movie star to really give a fuck about Marvel superheroes and Street Fighter.
I still think DC has some of the coolest things going for it.
Sure.
Over Marvel. But
sure.
Marvel's just better at it.
Yeah, definitely. So that's that. That's a bit of a bummer. But let's switch gears and move on to a comment that we got on the episode last time.
All right.
Because I got something wrong.
Corrections.
Yeah, it says that it's from Paul, and he says he wanted to say that it isn't that Mandy Moore who did the choreography in La La Land.
You sure?
I don't know if he's sure.
Did he source it?
He did not source it, so...
Okay, then... alternative facts.
Again?
Fake news.
Shit, okay.
Fake news.
Wow.
No, yeah, well, it's disappointing. I'm probably just going to keep thinking of it as that Mandy Moore choreographed it. Because that's what I want to believe.
Yeah.
And because there was no link provided, I'm going to continue to think that.
Mm-hmm. He continues to say that, yes, she did. He confirms that she did do folk music, but now is acting again with... Is it Milo or Milo? Ventimiglia in This Is Us. You see that show, This Is Us?
No.
I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know.
Is that is it similar to This Is 40?
I don't know. I know it's more of a serious drama.
Oh, okay.
I have actually I fucking clue what the show's about.
Okay.
But I heard that it gets real deep and emotional and
still want to see
drama.
Passengers.
Sure. Anyways, he loves the show. Keep up the good work. So there you go.
Thanks, man.
Anyways, let's move on to our picks of the week. Do you want to open up?
Yeah.
Want to share with the team?
Yo.
What?
Remember anime?
No.
You know how anime is like this niche little thing that nerds do?
Like video games?
Like video games.
Yeah.
Right? Only dorks and nerds and geeks like anime.
Yeah.
Not anymore, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Crunchyroll has reached 1 million subscribers, therefore cementing the fact that anime is now the mainstream.
I think you should say 1 million paid
subscribers.
Because I believe their actual subscriber count is 20 million.
Oh yeah, it's probably through the roof.
Yeah.
But paid subscribers.
Yes.
So anime ain't your little basement dwelling game anymore. There's money in the business.
Oh no.
Big baller shot caller is gonna come and ruin your anime.
Do you know why anime is so big nowadays?
Tell me, Vince.
Because there's no more Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, because people suck. Yeah. And they're like, hey, let's take off Saturday morning cartoons. Kids don't need those.
Yeah. So Crunchyroll was like, listen, we'll give you Saturday morning cartoons all day, every day.
What if every day was Saturday?
Exactly.
Crunchyroll.com.
That should be their slogan.
Bleep that out! Bleep that out! No, I want to keep that. I want you... No, okay, you seriously got to edit that out. I'm gonna pitch it.
Okay.
For my competing my competing anime streaming service.
Okay, sure.
That's a good one. Sell it to them. You should be watching Funimation. That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's a terrible.
It is. Well, Funimation and Crunchyroll are one now.
Yeah, and I can sell them.
Oh, okay,
this new hot.
All right, sure. So yeah, that's that.
And also, you remember Steam Greenlight?
No.
Okay, so Steam Greenlight this one's a little more.
This is the indie thing that Steam had?
Yeah, so Steam Greenlight is a platform which indie developers can bring a product to Steam as long as it had enough fan outreach, right?
Okay.
It's not perfect. It's easily manipulated. And Steam has come out in previous years and said Greenlight is not something that's permanent. It's something we're going to get rid of. It is just a stopgap until we get something better. And they have now got something better. So Steam Greenlight is now gone, as GameIndustry.biz reports it. They are replacing it with a new storefront called Steam Direct. And Steam Direct will... it's more of a professional way to bring in your game to Steam. Steam's going to ask developers to, quote, complete a set of digital paperwork, personal company verification, and tax documents similar to the process of applying for a bank account, end quote.
Uh-oh.
So they're taking it a little more seriously now. I think they're going to try and get rid of all the garbage that's on Steam.
Wow. How could you?
Because Steam right now is almost as bad as a mobile app store. There is a lot of garbage, and it's hard to get. It's pretty much luck if you have a good product and you see it to the top, because you could have a really good product, but if your game drops off the front page of Greenlight in, say, a day, no one's gonna find it in this avalanche of new stuff and new garbage.
Makes sense.
So hopefully Steam Direct is a better system to bring that quality to the top and to the people's eyes, and a better way to weed out trash.
Okay.
So those are my two picks.
All right. My pick is related to Overwatch.
Go away.
Related to
Overwatch. Is it a play the game? Is it a play the match?
No, it's so they had this update, blah blah blah. But their update brings custom games and a server browser to Overwatch.
Like a PC server browser?
Yes.
To the PC version of Overwatch.
To all of Overwatch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason this is important is because now they also let you fully customize the games, like different aspects, like, bullet speed, ability, effectiveness, things like that. Like,
so we're gonna get the weird stuff.
So it's been on PC.
Okay.
And people have been doing fun custom things, like when TF2 did it, when Halo does it, they make cool custom games. So that's awesome. Opens the window for different types of stuff. The thing that was really cool was a lot of people have been doing, it's very popular. They've been doing this thing called boss mode.
Okay.
So it's asymmetrical multiplayer. It's 1v5.
Okay.
And what they'll do is they'll take one character like Winston and give him 3,000 HP. And they'll up his attack rate or his attack power.
Okay.
And everyone on the opposing team will have lowered attack power. And it's just him versus them.
Okay.
It's super cool. It's really neat.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And I was looking at other things, like they made racing, and then they made they literally just made I think it was Quake.
Really?
Yeah.
Like open map, capture the point?
kind of. They made it so that you're Alfara, but they upped the movement speed like 100%.
Oh, and the rockets just okay.
Yeah, and they also upped the rocket speed by 50%.
Awesome.
So and you're Alfara, so it's just Quake. It's kind of cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then they sort of made one that was kind of like Counter-Strike, where they only have the hit scan heroes, but they have no abilities. They only have their gun.
Oh man, it's just SWAT.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so it's really like they have some cool things that they added, and I thought that's really neat. Can't wait to see it go live on the actual servers, because I was just watching like videos and stuff. But yeah, super neat. But the big Overwatch news, I'm pretty excited.
What?
Toys, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, they already have those. They're called pop vinyls.
Listen.
And they're garbage.
As the toy collector in the room.
Yeah, you are the toy collector.
I have the authority to say that those pop vinyls are not true toys.
Yeah, they're not.
They are collector garbage.
They're collector garbage.
But an actual toy company, Good Smile, people responsible for Nendoroids.
Oh, you mean Good Smile Racing?
Good Smile.
The racing team.
No. That's the racing team that Good Smile sponsors.
Good Smile Racing.
Good Smile Company. The guys who do Nendoroids and Figmas and fixed pose statues. They showed off this new Nendoroid, and it's Nendoroid Tracer. Mm-hmm. And oh my god, it looks gorgeous and beautiful and cute and adorable.
My favorite thing to come out of this is the memes comparing the pop vinyl Tracer to the Nendoroid Tracer.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
They're really, really good.
Yeah.
The one your girl says not to worry about. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. And of course, there's the segment of the audience who's like, who cares? One's $10, the other one's $40, and like, yeah, totally, but shut up.
But you're getting a better toy.
Yeah. And it looks cool. So
like, what is it? Does it come with anything like special, or like, is there like a Good Smile exclusive?
No, there's no exclusive parts to it, but she does come with the changeable like poses, like arms and legs, and a different version of her hair, because sometimes like one of her bangs goes in front of her face.
Okay.
So they have one where it's in her face and one where it's not. She comes with her pulse rifles? No.
2 guns?
I can't remember. Her true gun.
Time pistols?
Sure, and the pulse bomb.
Okay.
And a stand, so it's fun. But I guess more important thing is, Good Smile did say, this is the first of many. Nice. And they will have future Nendoroid and Figma announcements to come.
I would like to own like a Figma Widowmaker or a Figma May.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd kind of want a Reinhardt.
Reinhardt would be cool.
Like just this giant dude with a hammer.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. Obviously, I want a diva, but I would only want a diva if she came with also this giant metal robot.
See, my thing is that I would want a Reinhardt is if he came with armor replacements.
Yeah.
Like if I could get like the Stone Lion one.
So that's where I'm going to go with the next one. I obviously, the minute I saw this go up, I'm like, all right, I'm going to wait till the clock counts down so I can pre-order it. And I pre-ordered it, but the pre-order says, like the actual item you buy says, Nendoroid Tracer, Classic Costume Edition.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I was just like, I never thought about that. Uh-oh.
All the boxes you're buying are coming to life.
Uh-oh, no. What if there's Tracer, like T-Racer Edition?
So, okay, I know the answer to this question already, but I'm hoping that the actual answer will be something different.
Yes.
Do you think that they will sell you just the new clothing?
No!
Okay. I was hoping that they wouldn't just sell you another Tracer.
No!
But they will.
But you know they'll kind of tempt you? The new Tracer, she'll come with like different facial expressions that the first one didn't come with.
And the first one could also use?
Yeah, they're all swappable. And you'll be like, well, shit.
Like, I'm trying to think of Overwatch heroes that I really like aesthetically.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd want a Nendoroid of any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want the Figmas, because they're...
You'd want them to look like how they look.
Yeah, like how they look. And like, because that game is very action-based, I'd want them to be doing all those action poses. Like, I want to set up a display where it's like Tracer is trying to throw a bomb at Widowmaker while she's grappling away somewhere else.
Totally.
Right? Or I have a Reinhardt with a shield and a Bastion's just behind the shield in a choke point or something.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be super cool. Yeah. Yeah, like I would way more rather have Figmas and stuff, but this is a start, and I will support it, all of it.
Listen, your sickness is toys.
Yeah.
My sickness is video games.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that. What do you call it? Good Smile, not Good Smile, but Winter Wonderfest is, as we're recording this coming weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Sunday, and for those who don't know, Winter Wonderfest or Wonderfest itself is a big like hobby figure garage kit show.
Oh, I thought this was like an over. I'm like, didn't they have a Christmas event already in Overwatch?
No, but this is a big toy show in Japan.
Okay.
And usually the stars of this toy show are Good Smile.
Okay.
They bring the most stuff.
They bring the hotness.
Yeah, and so everyone's now that this announcement's been made, everyone is expecting that at this show we're going to see a whole bunch of Overwatch goodness, and I'm pretty pumped.
Okay.
As long as Diva's the next one on the list, I'm into it. I'm into that.
You know what it's not going to be?
Diva. I know. You know what it's going to be?
Widowmaker.
No.
McCree.
No.
Reaper.
Oh, that would be good.
Wait, no, it's a Japanese company, so it's not Reaper.
It's going to be Genji, my friend.
It's going to be Genji.
It's
going to
be
Hanzo.
No, it's going to be because Genji's the fucking cyborg ninja.
Yeah, but Hanzo's a Japanese dude.
So is Genji. He's half a fucking robot.
He's a Japanese dude.
He's a Japanese robot man. He has a sword and
but he's a
stars.
Japanese robot man. He's not a Japanese robot dude. It's different.
I really want a Mercy.
That'd be cool.
No, I really want a Pharah.
You want the whole cast. Don't lie to yourself. You want the Overwatch cast 5 times over.
You're right.
So you can have a display of whatever was it 5-on-5, 6-on-6 that game?
Yeah.
So you can set a match. And you want them to release stage pieces so you can make your stages for your displays.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. I want a payload.
Yeah, you can get a payload in a bunch of London.
Oh, man. That'd be so cool. I'm just fantasizing.
There you go.
Okay, well, but there's a one caveat to this. Good Smile take fucking forever to make toys, so don't expect a full cast for another 10 years.
So by the time we're 40, they'll all be out.
Yeah. Exactly. That's like 11, 12 years from now. Yeah. Yeah.
They delayed the Kazuma Kiryu figure for like half a year, 8 months.
Yeah, and they're just like, no biggie.
Whatever.
You have all the time in the world. Oh, Good Smile, I hate you.
But they make nice toys.
Yeah, they sure. Yeah, they do.
Sure, whatever. Fine.
Yeah, fuck them. Okay, that's it. Let's move on to our weeks.
All right.
So I played more Overwatch. Great, that's awesome. I got all the skins, so sweet. I played For Honor.
Tell me all about it. Tell me about weapon porn, because that's pretty much or battle porn.
So I went into this game thinking like it was going to be like somewhat similar feeling to Dynasty Warriors with a bit more of more deeper combat.
Okay.
And it is that, and yet it's so much more.
So, okay, well, I guess you're going to explain, so explain.
So, basically, like, the way it works is, I'm going to just go with the default gameplay is, you are one of the named heroes in your army. And there's 3 factions. There's the Knights.
And aren't there, like, 3 heroes and 3 factions for each faction?
Yeah, but I think the game said they was launching with 12, so there's technically 4 per faction.
All right.
Because in the beta, they only give you 3 each, right? Yeah, so you have the Knights, the medieval dudes, you have the Vikings,
all right,
and then you have the weeb shit. So
the samurai.
Yeah. One of the classes is literally Genji.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
His armor is shaped more like Genji, and he's just got the sword, and he's all about countering and parrying.
Nice.
And he's way OP. It's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are a named warrior in your thing, and you basically play domination. Like if you've ever played a FPS where it's capture and hold these points, that's what you're doing. There's 3 points. The one you start at, theirs, and one in the middle. And the one in the middle is where the armies usually collide, and there's like this imaginary line that's drawn over the middle point.
Okay.
And basically, whoever has more minions on there holds the point. And so your job as the general is to go there and wipe out enemy minions until you have more minions on the point.
All right.
And it's yours. The minions can't hurt you because you're a named character. You're a hero. So you could just run over them.
So you're Lubu.
Yeah. It's kind of really fun to do that. Because like they hit you and you're like, your life is not going down. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
But then an enemy general comes in the raid. This could be AI or this could be a person.
Another person.
I should stress that this game is largely multiplayer only. There
Okay.
is a story mode, but I'm pretty sure that just works out like the way. Remember how Titanfall's original story mode was?
Like it's a tutorial for the multiplayer?
You didn't. Oh right, you didn't play the first Titanfall.
No.
The first Titanfall's story mode was you just play multiplayer,
Oh, okay.
and they inserted a cutscene before and after each match.
Oh, fine.
Yeah,
Right.
something like that. So I don't know what the actual story mode is, but yeah. So there's 3 classes per faction. Each faction has one. Like there's the standard dude. Second one's usually like the heavier, like the slower heavy, and then the last one's the fast parrying, but weak on D.
Okay.
You got it?
So I heard there's like a lot of like variety in the classes. Like everyone has that archetype, but each archetype plays differently depending on the factions. Like I was
Yes.
reading up on
Yes.
the samurai class or
So
the Japanese
the
class.
Japanese, they don't actually have like a big hulking dude.
Yeah.
What they have is an archer, and what he's really good at is long range and retreating.
Okay.
So like that's what they have instead of the big bulky
Yeah,
dude.
and there's also different stuff. Like there's one, I think it's a girl. She has a spear, and while you're poking from long range, you can do a special move that only she has.
Yeah.
Where it's like you go into a stance,
Yeah.
and then you can hit out a move that your opponent can't see which direction it's coming from.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That stuff sounds really cool.
Yeah.
But from everything I've seen in Twitch streams,
Yeah.
button mashing wins the day.
It does. It reminds me of like a fighting game where even though you're really good, a super noob can take you out because you can't predict what they're gonna do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like when you're so used to high level play, but suddenly you come down to the bottom,
Yeah.
and like everyone's just pulling out random shit,
And it's different. You
Yeah.
don't know how to read anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like that.
All right.
So, I mean, I'm positive that the better you get at the game, then
Like I would hope
Yeah.
that in this kind of a game that like cooler heads would prevail. But all I've been seeing is people just face rolling a controller.
yeah.
And then like I won.
Yeah. So like the basic combats is it's a lock-on system. So you lock onto your opponent, and then from there you can you're always in guard,
Okay.
and then you can attack. But your attack has 3 directions you can come at: right, left, or the top.
Okay.
Your guard is the same way. So when you block, if someone is attacking from the right, you got to block left. From there, each character has special moves, or like they have a move set, like a fighting game.
Okay.
So I didn't realize this, but yeah, you press start, you open it up, it's like regular moves, basic moves, special moves, blah blah blah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, like there's actual button commands and combos.
Are you doing like Hadoken style movements?
No, it's more like Tekken.
Oh, okay. So you're putting in certain button combinations
Yes.
at certain time. Okay. all
Yes, that's what you're doing, and with certain timing to get it all right.
Okay.
So that's what it's more like. From there, you have other things like a guard break, and then you have a sprint, and then you have throws. Like it honestly feels like a fighting game, but from like behind the back, third person. That's what it feels like.
That sounds awesome.
No, it's really like, and it's super deep, and it's very tense, especially when you know you're up against another like a real life person.
Okay.
And they got to do the same shit. It's super rewarding when you take them out. And then when it comes down to your character, unfortunately, it is sort of like best gear wins.
Gear?
Yes.
What do you mean by gear?
So throughout the game, you can upgrade each of the classes,
Yeah.
each of the specific characters in your
Okay.
thing. And by upgrade, I mean like you can upgrade their armor,
Oh.
you can upgrade their weapons. And I don't mean like, oh, buy a new sword. I mean, buy a new sword, buy a new grip, buy a new tape around that grip, buy a new blade for that sword.
Huh.
Like it gets real in there. So customization's key. And then there's a whole section for just customizing your look.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's just it's super deep. I just don't know if the game will have legs. That's my like I don't want to buy it now because I'm just so deep into Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I know that like this is the type of game that you're going to need to invest time into.
Yeah, that's fair to
Right?
say.
It makes sense, and I just don't, and I and for like $80 for a multiplayer game only, like I already have that. I don't need another one of those.
Okay.
And I'm afraid that by the time this game goes on discount enough that I want it, there's not going to be the I guess the player base to sustain.
And only like the killers will be playing.
Yeah.
So the thing here is with fighting game comparisons. The thing with fighting games is that everyone is on an equal playing field. When I am facing an M Bison, the only thing different about another person's M. Bison is that person plays it differently. My M. Bison doesn't have better psycho power.
Yeah.
Right? How, at least in the beta, was matchmaking? And is there a limit? Like, if I'm upgraded to the teeth, right, to the 9s, and am I going to get matched with someone who just started and I'm just going to one-shot them?
It's hard to say because in the beta, like, the player pool was so scattered and random, and I started playing on the final day.
Okay.
That everyone was always better than me. But it's definitely a situation where the gear isn't so much better that you'll feel completely outclassed.
Okay.
Like it still feels like skill will win out no matter what you're spec'd with.
Okay. It'll just be a little harder.
Yeah.
Or a little easier.
So if you want if you want to add yourself a handicap, you could do that.
Okay.
The other game modes besides the domination thing is, I think domination is, it's either 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. I can't remember. But there's 2 other modes. One of them is just 1-on-1, so it's you versus another player, no army, and they just put you somewhere. That's straight up a fighting game.
Nice.
Ring outs and everything.
Oh, awesome.
And what I mean by ring outs, I mean we put you on a bridge if he tosses you out. Because
that's awesome.
There's been times where like I know the guy I'm fighting is way better than me, but all I gotta do is just rush up into him because I play the fast characters.
You just gotta guess once.
Yeah, you guess once, you break the guard, and you toss them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it's just like, but it's super infuriating when it happens to you because you're like, fuck, I had this guy on the ropes.
Yeah, but the thing is like, you messed up. That person went for a strategy you weren't prepared for.
Yeah.
Right? It's like again, fighting games, when I beat someone by only throwing them every single round.
Yeah.
I didn't touch them with anything else. I just threw. But like, that person didn't learn to tech my throws, so it's valid.
Yeah. The other game mode is 2-on-2, and that one's hilarious if you have a partner who is just better.
Oh.
Because the partner could totally carry you.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not this thing where a 2-on-1 is impossible. It is, no, if he's good enough or she's good enough, done.
So that answers my other question.
Yeah.
Of are ambushes possible? If you see 2 people doing a duel, can you sneak up behind your opponent, your teammate's opponent, and just wreck?
You can sneak up, but it doesn't, like, it's rarely been a situation, like, I don't think you can, like, one-shot them from, a backstab.
No, not like a one-shot, but, like, make it unfair.
You can, but it's still... It's weird, like, the person who's still... Because, like, they only let you really engage with one person.
Okay.
So if the second guy comes in, you immediately lock onto them, and then it's easier for... say I'm the one, and there's the 2 over there.
Okay.
If the 2 come at me, it's still pretty manageable for me to go back and forth between them. Like, it's not as disadvantageous as you think it is.
All right.
So it's pretty cool in that sense. But yeah, no, the game seems really neat, and it's like slow and clunky. Not clunky, it's slow and heavy. Because you know how, like, when you play Dark Souls, that game feels a bit floaty despite being very stiff?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one just feels like it's
got a weight to it.
Yeah. So it feels, the slower combat feels more in line with the ideas they're trying to get across. And that's what makes it interesting.
The beginning of this year is insane.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's so many good games coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There's no reason to buy a Switch, my friend.
Zero reason to buy a Switch,
Zelda.
my friend. But then after Zelda, what are you gonna do? No reason to buy a Switch, my friend.
I'm gonna play Bomberman R.
Wow. By yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll play both players. I'll beat myself in Bomberman.
Yeah, so that beta was pretty cool to check out.
Awesome.
Then I watched a movie. I watched Lego Batman.
How was it?
Lego Batman was alright.
Alright, cool. Let's move on.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. I think if I had to rate the movie, if I said the Lego movie was like a 5 out of 5,
yeah,
this is a 3.
Oh, wow. That much of a difference. Okay.
Yeah. So, Lego Batman is, first of all, it has nothing to do with Lego. Other than the fact that they live in the Lego universe.
And everything is made out of Lego?
Yeah. And, like, other than the fact that Batman is the master builder, so he can build shit on the fly.
Alright.
They don't really address the whole fact that it's Lego. You know how, like, the Lego movie was like, yeah, we're Lego.
We're Lego, everything's Lego.
And, like, they made jokes about that. Batman movie's not like that.
Oh, okay.
Batman movie is all about Batman and his entire character history up to this point in time.
Okay.
And the setting takes place at where Batman is today, fictionally speaking. Like, he's gone through all these ordeals in the comics, and he's gone through all these things in the movies, and they talk about and they go through all that stuff. And now he's at the point where it's like, nah,
I'm done.
no, it's not that he's done, but they go through like his biggest fear, and his biggest fear is like opening up to a family, some bullshit like that.
Oh, okay.
So the movie is about family.
So they took the comic book route.
Yeah,
All right.
sort of. Because when you see it, it plays out differently, and you're just like, huh. Like, there's less of a narrative and a story to follow. It's more just about Batman coming to terms with himself.
Okay.
And then a whole bunch of action and shit happens. The movie is super hyperactive. It is definitely made for a kid with ADD. Like, so much stuff happens in small amounts of time. Cool things, a lot of cool things. If you're a big Batman fan, there's a lot of things to pick out and point out to be like, I can't believe they put that in there. That's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is the 3 out of 5 coming from a place of like the writing's not good, or it's just, are you disappointed with it not being focused on it being Lego, or
Kinda. Like, I thought we were in for like an adventure or like a... You know when you watch a Disney movie?
Yeah.
And they put you through an adventure, but at the same time, they also hammer home like a moral of the story?
yeah, love conquers all?
What if I told you this movie only had the moral but no story?
Oh,
Like, that's... But in place of the story, they gave you a whole bunch of cool action.
depends how cool the action is, I guess.
So, I mean...
The moral of the story is action is cool.
Something like that.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, and the movie's very, 2017 forward thinking,
Okay.
They make a whole play on, I got 2 dads. So, there you go.
Oh, Alfred and...
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta think about it.
Yeah.
All right. I still want to see that movie, though.
I think it's worth checking out if you're into, I guess, Lego and kids movies. I think it's worth checking out.
Okay.
Just don't... If you're thinking, oh my god, it's the Lego movie again, it's not. It's not.
Were you also, like the Lego movie, were you the oldest person in there who did not have a child?
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
There's a lot of old people there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's my week. Nothing really of else to mention.
No cycling stories, no.
It's too cold.
No, but it's not cold enough to run, is it?
No.
All right, fine.
And it's too wet.
Excuse
And there's too much ice.
You gotta put on the wets.
I don't got wet tires. No, bicycle tires are too skinny.
Fine.
Although I did rent a bicycle, a social bike,
Why?
because I didn't want to wreck my bike.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
fair. Wreck
Yeah.
someone else's bike.
Yeah, it's cool.
All
Cost me $3.
That's cheap.
Mm.
Well, it's a cool week, Vince.
I guess so.
It's okay. I played a lot of games like usual.
Surprise, surprise, my friend.
I finished Yakuza 0.
And
That game's awesome.
I heard it's good.
That game's really good. And it's a prequel. So knowing the story of 1, I knew how certain things had to tie up and that certain characters were going to be there or not be there and whatever. But the game still does a good job of keeping you guessing, like all the way to the last cutscene. And like usual, Yakuza fights are epic and doing stuff. So now I'm going through the Premium Adventure.
I'm sorry, what?
The Premium Adventure.
The Perennium?
Premium Adventure.
Okay.
The Premium Adventure is a mode in, I want to say like most modern Yakuza games, where it's no story and you can just focus on the side stuff. So you load your clear data and they just put you in the city and there's no story points. It's just, here's all the side stuff unlocked. Go find all the side stories.
Okay.
So I'm going through all the side stories. I'm playing Pachinko, or I'm not playing Pachinko. I'm playing Mob Real Estate. I'm playing Cabaret Club Simulator. I'm playing Shogi, some Mahjong. What else am I doing? I'm playing Pocket Car Racing.
Okay.
You know those old circuit cars where you like
Slot cars?
Slot cars. I'm playing slot cars. I'm customizing slot cars.
Yeah.
I got like a 8-year-old to be my girlfriend. That's just a weird side story.
Uh-huh.
I helped out a dominatrix because she didn't know how to be mean, so I taught her how to be mean.
Mm.
This game has a wicked sense of humor. I really love it. I think the one that has probably been told by now, or it's all over the internet, all over Twitter at least, which is in the mob real estate minigame.
Yeah.
You have managers and security guards and stuff. If you go to the bowling alley and you become friends with the person at the front desk,
Yeah.
she'll tell you about a contest, and the contest is get a turkey, win a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to play bowling, get a turkey,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you do that, you win a turkey.
Yep.
But when you get the prize, you're like, man, awesome. Turkey lunch, it's going to be delicious. On the counter, she just puts a chicken.
Nice.
And she's like, this is just a live chicken. It's not even a turkey. What the heck? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. And so long story short, the lady offers to kill it and cook you a fresh chicken lunch, right? And then Kiryu's like, I'll keep it. And you get a chicken named Nugget.
Wow.
Who becomes a manager that you can set to manage your businesses that you own. And there's just like a lot of weird, quirky stuff like that. That's really fun about the Yakuza games, and I really like it. So
Nice.
The story took me about like 35 hours, but I was on How Long to Beat, and for the completionist goal, if you want to try and do everything, it's like 90 hours. So there's a lot of side stuff to get through.
Wow.
Yeah, 90 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. The other thing I did is I started and finished Res Infinite. I finally got around to playing Res Infinite.
Okay.
And that game it's just an up-resed Res. Like, they just re-released Res. I thought it was going to be like a remaster. It's just Res.
Yeah.
And I've realized that I have never beat Res.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you made it to Area 5?
I never made it to Area 5. I always like played it at a friend's house, got to like Area 2, and then everything beyond Area 2
Is it? I'm pretty sure it's just the one that was released for the 360 plus Area X?
Plus Area X.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Res HD plus Area X.
Right.
And it's got VR capability
support.
Res is awesome. I don't know what to say. Like, Res is still cool.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Res is awesome.
All right.
The music is super killer. The way you're battling enemies ties into the music happening. I would be lying if I were to say it wasn't at least a little pretentious. It's
A little?
It's a lot pretentious.
There you go.
Yeah, but Area X is really cool.
Okay.
Area X is they take the Res gameplay and give you control of movement.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you get to move around in a 3D space.
I see how VR would make that cool.
Yeah, so you get to move around in a 3D space, and also everything looks awesome. Like it's what I wished they did to the original Res game. I wish they took the assets of Res, took it to where the PS4 can take it, and it was still on rails or whatever, but it just looked nicer, right?
Yeah.
The effects that are happening in Res are like borderline mesmerizing. Just having enemies blow up into like weird sparkly fragments and stuff.
Right.
Light raining down every which way, music affecting the area you're in.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's Area X is, yeah, it looks like what I wish original Res was, and I wish there was more than just one level of Area X.
Oh.
It's good. It's really good stuff. It kind of makes me want to try VR, but I don't have a headset because they're expensive.
Ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap. It's more expensive than a PlayStation. So,
Is it?
yeah, PlayStation. I think I saw at Walmart today the Call of Duty bundle is like $350 something for the Slim.
Is it? Wow.
But if you want a VR headset, it's $550 for the core set.
Oh wow. $550?
$550. So
Oh, but that comes with the camera and the
no.
Oh, $700 just for the one with the camera?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So yeah, and also hearing that like the PSVR is kind of the weakest of all the options for VR.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me not want to spend that money.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Maybe it'll go on sale. Maybe people will be tired of having it in their inventory one day. And then after that, I started and finished 2 of the 3 things in the new Kingdom Hearts 2.8 final chapter prologue. From what I can gather, that's what it seems like. It's an explanation of the mobile game. It's pretty cool. It's really high like production value. And it just made everything more confusing. that on top of the other game, which makes everything more confusing, which is 0.2, that game plays... It somehow plays exactly like Kingdom Hearts 1, but it feels new. It still has the whole menu system of pick attack, mash X, and then if you want to do your magic, you have to use the D-pad to go down the list into stuff. Nothing in that sense has been modernized at all. Where it feels new is that they add new elements to attacks. So, like, when you use your Thundaga, it's an area of effect attack now, and it leaves, like, lasting dot damage on enemies that get hit. If you use your Blizzard, it can freeze flying enemies and drop them to the ground so they can be easier to hit. And also you can use it for maneuvering. So if there's an enemy far away, if you press the Blizzard button and hold it, your Blizzard will leave an ice rail, and you can slide along the ice rail. So when it hits it, then you go straight into a melee.
I see.
And there's just a lot of stuff like that. There's also a little... I don't know how this works really. It seems like anytime you do a finisher or enough attacks, you get a little arrow. And when you get 4 arrows, you get either a special magic finisher or like a style change.
Okay.
So if you remember in... What's it called? The PSP game. Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep, where you could go into like your superpowered modes. The same thing is back. And your modes change depending on if you're by yourself or with someone else. And it just looks nice. The game looks gorgeous. Like, it's kind of making me excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, that's what it's supposed to do, so it did its job. And it's only like 3 hours long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with cutscenes and everything, it's like 3 hours. So the main chunk of game you're gonna play is when replaying or playing for the first time Dream Drop Distance. That's the main chunk of that package.
Oh, so this Birth by Sleep Aqua Mix is just that?
Is 3 hours. It is the story of how Mickey got the Keyblade of Darkness.
Oh, I thought for some reason it was the whole game plus that.
Nope.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So the Birth by Sleep is in the last one, is in 2.5.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Maybe I'll get that.
It's cool. Or just wait for the collection on PS4 to come out. That comes
that's what I'm talking about, because I have 2.5.
With, you mean 4? You want Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4. I should just wait for Kingdom Hearts 7.
True. When they all come out together.
Yeah. 7. Or what am I saying? 9.8.
9.8?
Yeah.
A dream is never a dream or whatever.
I hope it's just Kingdom Hearts 10, because they just put the .2 to finish it off.
No, it's Kingdom Hearts Key. It's the thing. It's that Alpha Omega sign.
Fuck. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts Key, the full story.
Sure.
A Tale's End.
Oh, God. Well, anyways.
Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. Both those stories, while answering certain other questions, made the story infinitely more complex and weird. And I didn't think you could do that, because I've watched that timeline video at least twice.
God, that timeline video in itself is hard to comprehend.
Yeah, it's out of control. So it's a cool thing. If you're gonna pick up 2.8 specifically for the 0.2 Aqua Mix, I would wait till it's on sale. Like, you would have to be the hardest Kingdom Hearts fan or an idiot like me to...
I'm glad you made that distinction.
Yeah, to buy this game.
Because I'm like,
full price.
I know you like Kingdom Hearts. I wouldn't classify you as a fan.
Yeah, or you gotta be dumb like me.
Alright.
And just be willing to try the new hotness.
Alright.
Right? So I would wait till it's on sale. It's fun, but it doesn't really help with the Kingdom Hearts story at all. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't think anything can at this point.
No.
So, there. It's cool. It's
alright.
But while watching the back cover movie, I built Legos.
Cool.
I built that Nexo Knight set.
The King's Mech?
The King's Mech.
Yeah?
It's, okay, the thing I dislike about Legos now is that Legos are cool. I still think Legos are cool. And that Nexo Knight, King's Knight thing is a cool toy. Mm-hmm. When I opened up the instruction manual, the first thing I saw was, take bags labeled 1.
Yeah.
Dump them on the table.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
What I didn't realize is that after that, finding any piece you need is super hard, because you just have a pile of Legos on the table.
Oh, interesting.
And I feel like I've been spoiled by Gundam kits where they come in nice little runners
With
with numbers on them, and they're like, "Find runner A."
But that's
number
the joy of
22."
Lego. See, what I do is I take all the bags and I open them all at once.
That sounds terrible.
But it's so fun.
I was blind for at least 10 minutes, I want to say.
Yeah.
I had to find a tail fin for this one spaceship.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
And then?
I had to walk away from the table and come back.
Yeah.
Because it was lost in the pile.
Was it lost, or did you just have to lift something up and it just found
No, it was because I flattened it all out.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I just couldn't see it because I was just like, in a sea of Lego. And,
Wow. Bummer.
yeah, it is kind of a bummer, and I kind of don't like that aspect of it.
I like it.
I don't.
It's great.
It's cool. But the next one, it's an awesome toy.
Yeah.
It's like a combiner plus it comes with a villain.
Yeah.
All the knight and like little extra parts for your knight if you want to customize them different ways.
Mm-hmm.
The guns actually shoot little Lego pieces.
Oh.
It's pretty awesome. I like that toy a lot. Would I have paid more than the sale price for it?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And the answer is actually no. But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's doing stuff now. But that's been the new stuff in my week. I've just been trying to plow through as many games as possible.
You know. I was going to talk about, next week, I had planned to talk about Gravity Rush, because my PlayStation Plus expired.
Yeah.
But we got
that discount.
Got that PlayStation Plus renewed, so next week expect more Overwatch talk. Get hype.
No.
Let's move on into Kamen Rider, because we're at that point of the show.
Yeah, we are on that Cartoon show.
And I kind of am a little, like, I don't know if I want to talk about Kamen Rider, because even though we did a 2-parter,
it's a 3-part arc.
Exactly. And it's just like, oh, I can't.
So, okay, we can do this now. We can make this executive decision. Do you want to wait till next week?
Because, like...
But the thing also, is there a guarantee we'll have an episode next week?
That's true. So let's just talk about the important thing.
Okay. Burgermon is the best dude in that whole show. He is a hero. He is a jokester. He's a man's man.
The Juju Boogermon?
The Juju Burgermon.
Yeah. So we find out there's some, like, low-level developer at Gem Studios. And he's like, well, boss is gone, but I had to
love making games.
I gotta keep working, so I made this Burgermon.
Juju Burger.
And I made a gas shot, and when he made it, turns out
Game in the Bugster virus.
So he made the game that infected himself.
Yeah. And then he like became friends with the Bugster.
That came out of him, yeah.
You're the best. And he's making all these burger puns.
And it goes through all these antics, and X8 has to find a way to defeat it without killing it, and it turns out they just gotta make him smile.
Listen, the dude was sick, and he said, don't let us catch up to you.
Oh.
How great is that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah, I think that was a cool little twist. Like, everyone was trying to kill Burgermon, and it just caused the dude more stress.
Yeah.
And it was a cooking game. It was a Diner Dash game. And even, Back Alley Doctor's sidekick, even she's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
It's a cooking game, and you shot the ingredients. How stupid are you?
Yeah. But then, of course, Gem President and Para come in.
Gem is evil.
And they just kill Burgermon.
They kill Burgermon! Burgermon protects his homie. He's like, my boy can't withstand this zombie onslaught, and I gotta sacrifice myself.
Yeah. So
I gotta be the burger we need, not the burger we deserve.
Oh god, yeah. And then, so the guy, the developer who was the Burgermon host, he's wallowing and he leaves and he goes away, and then we cut to another part of the episode, or is it the second?
Second episode.
And Gem shows up and he's like, "Hey, developer man,
you made Juju Burger. How dare you?
How dare you take my idea? Yeah. Have some AIDS."
Yeah, he gave him Bugster AIDS.
Yeah.
He just shot Bugster virus in his face. This guy got infected with the Bugster virus 2 separate times.
That sucks.
I know. Then Motors or whatever his name is back.
Yeah, Motorcycle Man.
Motorcycle Man, without Bike Boy to race alongside him, it's kind of a weird battle.
Yeah, it is weird because doesn't he still have the gas shot?
He does, but he can't use two at the same time, right? It's like when he uses it, he becomes the bike person. He doesn't become the bike. Yeah. And also, turns out, doesn't matter anyways, because Motors is just a bait.
Yeah.
It's the bait to separate M from his partners.
Yeah.
So Gem can take literally everyone's gas hats.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Uh-huh.
Until he just killed Motors.
Yes.
And then, paradoxes.
It's like, that's my homie.
That's my homeboy.
So I think that kind of confirms that Para is a bugster.
Yeah.
Right.
Para is a bugster, and he plays by the bugster rules.
Yeah.
And Gem is just crazy.
Yeah. So this whole time I've been thinking that Para is M's bugster.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were both patient zero, and that's why he wants to really defeat him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm starting to think, what if Para is Gem's bugster?
Maybe.
I mean, I still think he's definitely probably M's because they have that connection.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what?
Yeah, because it's finally revealed to M that
Yeah.
he's patient zero.
Yeah.
And it kind of breaks him.
Yeah. Well, first of all, yeah. Para stops Gem from doing bullshit.
Yeah.
And Gem's like, first of all,
he wrecks face. He takes Gem. He beats Gem so hard that it takes him out of his zombie mode, which was thought to be impossible.
yeah. I bet at the same time, Para's also level 50.
Yeah,
and
true.
Dude's level 10.
Level 10.
Why did he give his Bugster boy the level 50 and he got level 10?
He also had a level 50. He just decided to change. Remember, he made the upgrade to Tattle Quest, and now it's Tattle Fantasy.
Yeah.
And also he made an upgrade to Bang Bang Shooting.
Well, that's true.
But the thing is that what's interesting to me is that Bang Bang Shooting and Tattle Quest are now one gas hat.
Yeah.
So who gets that?
They just play hot potato, my friend.
I guess. Yeah, they could.
Tattle Quest.
Tattle Fantasy.
I think it's a good you cannot cut.
You think there is nothing I cannot cut?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm only going to say that because I've seen what Snipe gets in the future.
Oh, okay.
Like from toys and stuff.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so Gem tells, or like, what is it? Gem says, oh, fine, you can beat me, but I'm going to take the one thing you want.
Yeah.
To fight M. And so then he tells M, listen, bro, you beat the Bugster.
Yeah.
Patient zero. And everyone's like, no, don't tell him. And maybe it's just me, but this whole time I didn't understand why it would cause him so much stress.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't understand why it's bugging him out.
It's bugging him out.
Nah.
Nice.
Nah.
I would say coming from his perspective, like, he is a person who has dedicated his life to stopping the Bugster virus.
Yeah.
And to know he is the person that has spread it to everybody.
Yeah.
Or has originated it.
Yeah.
Is probably pretty killer.
Yeah.
To a doctor.
Yeah.
Like, what if you were a doctor who, I want to cure cancer. And then you realize you're patient zero for cancer. Like, you spread cancer.
Yeah.
I know cancer doesn't work like that way, but I'm just saying as an example.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I created the Black Plague.
Yeah, you created the Black Plague within your body.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I understand that. I don't know if I go crazy though.
Yeah, but also Gem's weird, like his eyes glow and stuff, so.
Yeah, and M is also like, what do you call it?
He's the chosen one.
He's a bit of a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's also stupid. How did he not realize he's patient zero until
true.
now?
Like, they're all trying to kill him. They're dropping all these hints, and it's like, is there something wrong with me?
What's wrong? Why don't you like me? I thought we were friends.
So I guess from that point of view, yeah, I see why it would stress him out.
And then the other part of that is like, it's a children's show.
Yeah.
And I can't forget that portion.
Like, what? That's all you gotta say, and it's like, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a children's
show's
show.
for kids.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
But yeah, these two episodes are really cool.
They were.
I really want to see what they do to Gem now, because Gem is beaten up. He's kind of taken a huge beating by Para.
I think Gem will he's constantly, because they showed off like he's working on like another driver.
Yeah.
And he has more, so I think he has more powers, and like at this point he knows what Paradox's limits are because he designed that thing.
But what are the heroes gonna do, or Para gonna do with Gem? Because it seems like Para now hates Gem because he killed a Bugster without playing the game.
Yeah.
Right? He just did it for funsies. So he didn't respect him. He didn't honor him or whatever. And the heroes aren't really going to let Gem go.
I think Gem. I think Gem always has an ace up his sleeve.
Think he's going to jump to the sky? And leave
That too, but I think he activated M, and M's going to be the distraction.
Okay, you think he's going to go berserk, attack his teammates,
And when the dust settles,
he'll be gone.
Gem's gone.
Okay.
But M's going to be all like, what the fuck happened?
I would like it if it was if he just took real world rules.
Yeah.
Like it's like you can't keep me hostage. I'm a civilian of a free nation, right? Like it's illegal to keep me here. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I still, it's not going to happen, but my prediction is still M is either going to become the villain and die, and Paradox becomes the real hero.
So
of the show. Paradox becomes X-Aid.
You either become a hero and live long enough to see yourself become the villain, or be the villain and live long enough to see yourself become the hero.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Okay.
Yeah. Not going to happen, but that's what I'm all about.
For a second, I really like the ideas of like bugsters and humans living together with Burgermon. But
You're an idiot.
It sounded like fun.
No, we didn't.
That guy was a little creepy.
Their relationship was creepy.
Yeah, it was like I would treat you're like my son to me, but meanwhile you're like nuzzling foreheads with a burger, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it almost got a little sexual, and you're like, I don't know.
It's like, what's happening?
Yeah. But there you have it.
Yeah, Kamen Rider's still cool.
Yeah, very cool. Are you feeling the itch to get some merch?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I kind of want a belt.
You want a belt?
Yeah, a belt would be cool, or maybe just a gas hat.
That's what I was thinking too. Like Mighty Brothers X.
Yeah.
Mighty Action X.
But I want the Monster Hunter one.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. I want I do want the one that they just showed off, the fantasy one in the preview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tattle Fantasy.
Yeah, I would want that.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
This would be one where like if I were to ever cosplay a Kamen Rider character, it's either Kamen Rider Forze in like base state, or it's like one of the games because they all look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would cosplay as Hero, as Doctor. There's nothing I cannot cut.
But you need two ladies to accompany you at all times,
and one has to hold the belt,
and another one has to hold a cake.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, that'd be the best. Anime North this year. I want to see like if I do that, will anyone recognize?
The last time I went, I saw Kamen Rider Drive when Kamen Rider was still Rider Drive was still airing. So people are pretty on top of it.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Neato. All right. Well, we just hit the 1 hour mark.
Wow.
So that's a episode done by our standards.
1 hour, we're out.
Yeah. Give or take another 5 minutes from stuff we start recording at the beginning.
Now we'll leave it. It's fine.
No, trust me. We can't leave that in. We can't leave in that.
Yeah, true.
That.
We'll get arrested.
There's a couple things to talk about that are just not appropriate for children under the age of 25.
Under the age of 80.
Yeah.
Those 90-year-olds, though.
They know what we're talking about.
They know what we're talking about.
Some World War II shit.
They see some shit.
Yeah, they know. All right. So, yeah, until next week when we talk about stuff.
And things.
That
are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about uncool things next week?
You want to try?
You want to talk about uncool things?
Okay.
Like stock practices?
I was thinking about tie bars.
Tie bars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about top 10 lists? Or top X lists?
I was thinking top 12, because top 10 is just...
Top 12 lists are pretty cool. Top 12 lists are pretty cool.
You know, like, I was thinking like top 9. Yeah. Like, why make it...
Maybe we could recommend something for all body types, and then show a picture of David Beckham.
Yeah, we should do that. Just, that sounds great.
It sounds great. It sounds like a good show.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy it next week.
See you later.
Bye.